Thousands of people have taken part in a far-right protest in central London this afternoon, led by activist Tommy Robinson. There's also been an anti-racist counter-protest nearby. Well, Sky's Martin Brunt joins me now. So, Martin, we've had these two rallies in London. It was made sure that they wouldn't meet necessarily, but how have things gone so far?
Well, Tommy Robinson, the far-right activist, had been urging his supporters for weeks to turn out today. He said it would be the biggest day of his life and of theirs, and a lot of people did respond. Something like 9,000 or 10,000 of his supporters marched through central London, a short march to Trafalgar Square. He said that this would be a day when the world would finally listen to their voice. Their main chant was one of, "We want our country back." It was largely peaceful. It's not over yet, but the police feel that things have gone without any huge incident. There were, amongst his group of supporters, though, some very offensive anti-Muslim chants. During the afternoon, we did speak to some of his supporters.
The government that's installed are not acting in the best interest of the people. They're not even listening to what the people want. So I want to know what can be done about that, because it seems like you can't vote your way out of it. Whoever comes into power, they just operate under the same agenda, it feels like. So the people don't have a voice. So I feel like this is the best chance that people have at having a voice, is coming to a gathering like this. But I'm still not really seeing what can be done about it. No one's talking about that. You know? I've already seen this film. I want to know what can be done. That's why I'm here.
Today's protest is about everyone's dissatisfaction with how we're being governed, to be honest. People are just fed up with not having a voice. I know there's a lot of people say that this is a racist thing and all that kind of thing, but I don't see that. I just see ordinary people who are just fed up and don't seem to have a voice.
There was a counter-protest, far fewer numbers, in their hundreds rather than their thousands. Stand up to racism, that was the general banner for those counter-protesters, carrying banners with slogans such as "No to racism, no to hatred." We spoke to some of their supporters.
For me personally as well, to feel more hopeful and to feel like I'm not by myself whenever I'm, thinking how scary it really looks like to be alive right now.
And we came from Eastbourne to make sure that, try and, show him that there is an opposition, and most people in the UK are anti-racist, and that immigration is important and a valuable asset to the UK.
I believe that we should be here every day, every time they come out, to stand against them, to show that what is this country about, what is London is about, is we are multiculturalists. We are here as people, as neighbours, and we all live together.
Thousands of anti-racism activists gathered on a crisp Saturday morning in Russell Square, London, to voice their opposition to a far-right rally taking place concurrently in Trafalgar Square. The atmosphere was charged with determination as protesters assembled, preparing for a march to Whitehall, where the Prime Minister's office stands at 10 Downing Street. The marchers set off from Russell Square with fervent energy, their voices rising in unison as they chanted slogans denouncing fascism, racism, Islamophobia and all forms of discrimination. Their chants echoed through the streets, a powerful statement against the ideologies they were rallying against. The police were out in full force, taking proactive measures to prevent any potential clashes between the two groups. Roads leading to Trafalgar Square were cordoned off by police vans, creating a barrier that separated the far-right demonstrators from the anti-racism protesters. This was an effort to maintain order and ensure that the opposing groups did not come into direct conflict.
Fuck off, you wanker! Where was you in Leeds? You've done large outbursts. Where was you in Leeds? Get back!
In Trafalgar Square, the far-right demonstration led by Stephen Yaxley Lennon, known publicly as Tommy Robinson, drew a different kind of crowd. This group, often associated with extreme right-wing views, faced a resolute counter-protest from those opposing their ideologies. The atmosphere in Trafalgar Square was tense, with Robinson's supporters rallying around their leader's controversial message. As the anti-racism protesters reached Whitehall, the focus of their demonstration shifted towards raising awareness and highlighting the injustices faced by marginalised communities. On a makeshift platform, Virgil Bitu, the head of the Roma Education and Advocacy organisation Arshrota, addressed the crowd. His speech was a poignant reminder of the historical and ongoing discrimination faced by the Roma people.
We won't go out.
I'm asking you to please tell him to go away. I can't even take them out anymore in case they get stabbed. I had to change all my plans for these children. I can't go anywhere in case they get stabbed. You're here harassing us.
You're arresting me!
Sam, I'm going to push down, so in that area.
B2 spoke of the long history of suffering endured by the Roma, from slavery to exile, emphasising that their struggles should not be forgotten. He referenced recent unrest in Leeds, triggered by social services attempting to remove children from a Roma family. B2's words carried a sense of urgency as he pleaded with the authorities not to further infringe on the rights and freedoms of the Roma community. Our freedom, our lives, our identity and our hopes have been taken from us, B2 said, his voice filled with emotion. But please do not take our children. His call was for greater inclusion and representation of the Roma people in democratic processes. B2 underscored the need for their voices to be heard and for action to be taken to address their concerns. His plea was not just for sympathy, but for concrete steps to ensure that Roma people are given a fair chance to participate in the political and social life of the country. Following B2's impassioned speech, Fiona Sim, a representative from the Black Freedom Alliance, took the stage. Sim's address was a powerful call for unity among all marginalised groups. She spoke about the frequent targeting of religious and ethnic minorities by far-right and racist factions. Her message was clear and emphatic. We are stronger together. Sim's words resonated deeply with the crowd, reinforcing the idea that solidarity among different minority groups is crucial in the fight against racism and discrimination. Her speech served as a reminder of the the collective strength that can be harnessed when diverse communities come together to stand against injustice. The anti-racism demonstration in Whitehall was not merely a protest, but a declaration of resilience and unity. The activists' commitment to opposing far-right ideologies and advocating for marginalised communities was evident in their speeches, chants and presence. The event highlighted the ongoing struggle against racism and discrimination and showcased the determination of those who refuse to remain silent in the face of bigotry. As the day progressed, the marchers' energy remained high, their resolve undeterred by the police barriers and the presence of far-right demonstrators in Trafalgar Square. The separation of the two groups by the police allowed the anti-racism activists to focus on their message without the immediate threat of confrontation.
I saw him sort of give a bit of a jump, but yeah.
I don't like using people's names in public. I don't know what name they use with other people around them. Right.
How do you feel when they're doing all that stuff? When they're chanting like that as well?
I'm not wired properly.
Fair enough.
No, seriously, I'm not wired properly.
I reckon we stop at this lamppost when this geezer is here.
Way you can go, but through Jesus. Yeah.
The events of the day underscored the deep divisions within society and the ongoing battle against extremist ideologies. The anti-racism protesters, through their peaceful demonstration, aimed to counteract the hateful messages propagated by far-right groups. Their presence in Whitehall and their vocal opposition to discrimination served as a reminder of the importance of standing up against intolerance and advocating for a more inclusive society. In the end, the day was a testament to the power of collective action and the impact of raising one's voice against injustice. The anti-racism marchers left their mark on London, reinforcing the message that the fight against racism and discrimination is far from over, and that solidarity among marginalised communities is a crucial element in achieving a more equitable and just society. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and for more content like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel.